Alright, so let me just make sure everything's good. This is day 200 of my Minecraft world, where I'm playing Minecraft every day for an entire year. And it's been quite the journey, let's just say that. And even today has been quite the journey. I've actually been live talking to myself for about 10 to 15 minutes because I am not too good at this YouTube live stream thing, as you can tell. And I'm assuming you guys can all hear me now, and I already ran you through about 10 of my builds, but I guess we're gonna have to restart. So, hold on, let me just pull this stream up on my second screen and make sure everything is properly working. And Distant Horizons obviously is a pain. So, what's going on, guys? Welcome to the chat. I already welcomed all of you, but yeah. Apparently nobody was able to hear that, but like I said, this is day 200. This is our live stream. We got phantoms chasing us, so what's new? And honestly, for day 200, we're gonna go over here. We're gonna start off the day by resetting our sleep timer. But what's up, everybody? I see you all saying hi in the chat, so I'm assuming we're live now. Just let me know, confirm in the chat, let me know that you guys can all see what's going on, see what's happening. And yeah, we're gonna get right into it after I reset my sleep timer. So, oh my goodness, those shaders are absurd. Those are absurd. Absolutely absurd. Alright, I'm good. Thank you for confirming. As I was saying, I already ran all of you through my few builds. But apparently nobody saw it. And at least, you know, I started this day off and it was thunderstorms, it was raining, it was terrible weather. And now we're starting on a better note here, obviously. This is much better. And you guys missed the entirety of the thunderstorm. But we're going to start this day off. And the shaders do look nice, right? I mean, I love these shaders. I'll get into that in a moment, but I do just want to say, as usual, we'll run you through. We are collecting 1 melon for every subscriber throughout this series, so make sure to hit that subscribe button. And we're on our 3rd chest. We already collected some melons during this journey, and you can't comment mango emojis. I'll have to figure that out. I'll see what's up with that. And who is new here? The first person, I was saying, the first person that's new here and not on this wall of subscribers, let me know and I will add you to this wall. The first person in the chat to claim that they are new here, which I think is Miss Lizzie. Welcome to the wall of subscribers, Miss Lizzie. You are, I believe, the first one to claim that is not on the wall of subscribers. So, and I also see Megan Mayo. So we're gonna add 2 for today because this is an eventful day. So welcome to the wall of subscribers, and why not Tyler, you are also getting a spot. Tyler P. Robert. And I'm not gonna put the numbers, but welcome to the wall of subscribers, you 3. You know, this has been a great journey. As you can see, we have a ton of names on here. I mean, like, I don't know who was day 1. I'd have to go back and look at it. I really think it was Zolguroth 27, I believe. So I think he was first. I'm not sure. That's not 100% sure. I don't quite remember. I'd have to go back and see. But, who's saying round up to 4? I also added this cool mod, which you could flip these doors up and down. And it's pretty cool there. But let's run you through all of this, the entire journey. This is our starter base. It technically was a giant tree, and it's a grass patch because we deleted it. It was blocking our village, and our village looked beautiful, and the starter base was really ugly. So that's kind of what happened there. And build number 2, getting into it, was, I believe, this farmhouse, which is completely overcrowded and overpopulated, and I don't even want to step in there and go in there. It looks pretty cool in there when there's not 7 million red and white sheep, but you gotta do what you gotta do when you need a giant flag for your boat. So, you know, we did that. And build number 3, I believe, was this silo. And yes, the cow is still up there. The cow is still there. If anybody knows this, this has been since, like, I don't know, it was probably it had to be like day 15 or something. The cow got stuck up there. And he's in like every single thumbnail possible. Every thumbnail that you see, it's like an Easter egg. Like, he's just sitting up there, and I don't want to get rid of him because it's like a little Easter egg, you know? He's just hanging on up there. He's stuck there. I don't even know how he got there, but he's there. And he's not leaving. But appreciate that, Cobblestone Commander. Welcome to the stream. Illicit Turtle, also welcome to the stream. Goat right there. And yeah, this silo here was a cool build, but we didn't really ever get to the interior, and we'll have to get to this interior eventually. Not during the stream. Yeah, that's not really a fun project for a stream. Then we also built this horse stable with this horse right here. He's been a good friend, not very useful though. I have an elytra. I don't really need you, horse, but good friend. You have no name to you. We'll have to get you a name. And speaking of names, we got 3 friends over here who need names. So leave some name suggestions. We got 3 of them. We obviously got an orange cat. We also got a dog here, and we got a what's that? Not a Siamese, a calico cat. The new wall of subscribers. That's a good question. And also, yeah, make sure to drop a like on the stream. I appreciate all you guys. But let's get some name tags. Let's name some of these guys. New wall of subscribers, though. That's a great question because I was debating for a while, and I'll just head over here. I was going to do a new wall on this island, right? And then I was thinking, you know, like I have the members of the channel obviously hanging up here on a hanging sign, and I think I want to keep this island exclusive to the members. So this island will have some hanging signs around kind of like this for the members, and I'll be streaming for an hour, Cobblestone, so feel free to come back. I'll be going until around 7 o'clock ish, give or take, but yeah, you can come back whenever. But I think I need to put the wall of subscribers over here. I need to keep it consistent. And my dog in real life, my dog Kobe, he's doing great. He's a good pup. He's a little baby Australian Shepherd. He's doing amazing. He's a giant fluff ball. But I think we're gonna have to figure out a spot for this wall of subscribers. And I think, honestly, like, I was thinking about extending it into here, but this is not the nicest spot for it. So maybe we kind of just extend it up to here and we have the names going on up here. Or maybe, I'm trying to think. Like, maybe, here's a good idea. Here's a great idea. I think we do the wall of subscribers. We bring it on over here. I think the wall of subscribers can be maybe in here, and I'm not sure where, but this could be a good spot for the extended wall of subscribers, because it is the melons. It's the melon farm. You guys are all the melons, you know, you guys are my melons, and I think this could be a pretty good spot for it, because that just makes sense, honestly. And maybe we have it up here, you know, we got, like, that could be a good idea. Let's see. What if we put the extended wall of subscribers like up here somewhere? I'm trying to think. This could be a decent spot. Or I do plan on building a castle here, so maybe inside the castle, you know, we're gonna have a castle pillar here, a castle pillar here, and then a bridge going across the top. I think that'll end up looking pretty cool. That'll be a fun build, but obviously we haven't gotten to that yet. We've been working on this getaway island quite a bit. But getting back into our journey, I don't want to get too off track here. Getting back into our journey, we did build this dock. I think this was our 4th build, and obviously a very impactful one with our wall of subscribers, our melon chest, our villager merchants, our farm over here, and then our inventory storage, which I think has been a really cool thing. We've been able to access this from both sides. We've had no creeper problems, no mob problems, so that's been a great thing. And that was basically the majority of our 4th build. the new cushion update. I don't have the new cushion update just because I use these mods and shaders, and I think it's going to be a pain to update all these mods, and not all of them are updated yet, so I'm waiting until all the mods are updated, and then we'll get some new cushions, and that's a great idea to make some Oreos out of them. But this was our next build, and this build, pretty cool build. Definitely a little out of my comfort zone building this, like this lush cave. I built a few kind of like this in the past, and this came out pretty good, I think. I do like this build. It's lush in here, you know? It feels like you're in a lush cave. We got the axolotl pond. They all hang out in that little corner. We saved space for this aquarium, built it about 150 days later, but nevertheless, we got to it. Then we got this dock over here, which was a really fun build and a world download. Speaking of, I did just start a Patreon, and I see I already have a few members there, and I'm in the process of uploading. I have my mod pack, my shader pack, and I will have a world download. I just have to figure out how to do it in that Patreon for all of you. And I believe it's $5, and you'll have the mod pack world download. And I'm gonna constantly update that world download. So as we go, as we build more, we'll just completely just, you know, obviously overwrite it or upload new ones, so you can download from day 200 on, hopefully. But this is honestly one of my favorite builds right here, and this build, I feel like it doesn't get enough love just because it's like hidden away in the corner, and that's part of the reason I wanted to start like another island. Like I felt like that island, you know, it stands by itself, but this build, it gets so hidden in this corner and you don't really see it. But this is honestly, I think, besides what we're doing on that getaway island, this might be my favorite part of the world. And even this boat, and something I'll talk about as like a YouTuber is like I grab screenshots of my world for thumbnails, and I was honestly really disappointed because I was grabbing screenshots of like this boat build and the crane build and this dock here, and it just wasn't performing. Like those thumbnails were not performing as well as like when I go over here and I get a nice view of what we built, everything over here. And honestly, like I said, like speaking from a YouTube standpoint, like it just was kind of disappointing to see that, but like it's part of the journey, it's part of the learning experience. YouTube is laggy. Is that me? Is that my stream being laggy? I hope that's not me. I apologize if that's me. I'm not the best at this stream thing that we're doing here, and you know, obviously this is only my second time streaming for real, but yeah, I hope this is going well for all of you. But yeah, this is, you know, like taking a view from over here. Obviously, like this is probably the most aesthetic view that we've been able to capture throughout this world, and I'm trying to plan on that, like doing this YouTube thing, doing this one-day challenge. Like I'm trying to plan on that, and that's also another reason. I mean, I have multiple reasons as to why I started this new island, but that's another reason. I feel like this island will allow us the ability to grasp thumbnails, and I appreciate that. The thumbnails have never looked so good. I appreciate that. You know, I've been trying my best with them. I put a lot of effort into the thumbnails because, like, I feel like, you know, a lot of YouTube and getting my content out there is just making a good thumbnail, a good title. And obviously, like these videos, I feel like I put my best effort forward every single day. And we got a creeper chasing us. Hold on. Let's handle this guy. Stay away. Stay away from me. And, you know, I love this getaway island, and I'm trying to make it into the best island possible. But like I said, the thumbnails are so important in YouTube, and I really want my content to reach as many of you as possible, as much as possible. And obviously to do that, I need a good title and thumbnail every time, or else a bunch of you aren't going to see it on your YouTube recommended, your YouTube homepage. See you later, Gunpowder. We don't even need you anymore. We could burn coal for that. Elite mod, by the way. But yeah, this getaway island, it's coming out pretty good. Your gym bro is late. Enjoy the gym, brother. Enjoy the gym. I love the gym. I'm going to the gym 4 or 5 days a week. Avocado is where's Avocado? Oh goodness. We lost Avocado. we have lost Avocado. I don't have a feather in my inventory, right? I don't know where he is. You'll see Avocado. I don't know where he is, but speaking of, let's go name our cat, our dog, our 2 cats, and our dog. If I find a feather on the ground, I mean I might lose it. I might lose it mentally. Okay, Avocado's sitting in the boat. All right, buddy, we're gonna need you to get out of this boat, and I don't want to hit you, so thank you. Hop on my shoulder, my friend. Let me put this boat back down. No, don't go in that. You're gonna be difficult today, aren't you? Speaking of pets as well, I don't know why you're not able to comment your member stickers. I saw Latchkey Builds commented member stickers, so I'm not sure what's going on with that. But I'll have to look into that as well, so you can do it for the next stream, obviously. But let's pick out some names for our Calico cat, and we don't have an anvil. Okay, I forgot we broke that. We need an anvil. Going back. Let's pick out some names for our pets over here. And let's see. We got 3 pets over here. Yeah, I'm not sure why it's not working for you, Illicit Turtle. I don't know what's going on with that. I apologize. Like I said, I mean, I'm pretty new to all of this YouTube thing here, but I'll try and figure that out for next stream. What the heck just happened? Why did that do that? Okay, we're gonna need, I think we need 3 blocks of iron for this. And I think we gotta do something like this. Wait. We're not even gonna test this. I'm not gonna make a fool of myself. Okay, I definitely just made 3 blocks of iron. I don't know what you're talking about, Minecraft. You're lying to me. I feel like I 100% just made 3. I'm going crazy. Okay, let's go back over there. Let's get some name tags. And it might be because you're on your phone. There's a chance it's on your it's because you're on your phone. Who would win, the warden or me? I'm gonna have to go out on a limb and say the warden by a mile. I am terrible at PvP. But drop name suggestions. We need some name suggestions for our pets. We got a dog and 2 cats, so let me know. I'll wait for you guys. You know, you guys got a say in this world. You guys are my subscribers. Let me drink some of this Diet Snapple while you guys give me some fire suggestions. Tango. Tango is an elite name. Tango? Okay, we got Tango. Obviously that's one. I mean, we got Mango Tango. Like, that's elite. I love that name. We got Knight, Alfie, Remy. Okay, so we're gonna have to pick. We have Alfie, Remy, and Knight. So honestly, let's go Remy. I do like Remy. Remy's a fire name for the dog. And we have Alfie and Knight. So I'll let you guys vote. You guys vote on that. Alfie and Knight. Which one do you want to see? I do like Remy's a good one. That's a good one for the dog. So let me let you guys decide, you know, vote on it. So Remy for the dog. And then we need one more for the cat. One more for the cat. Knight, Alfie. We have controversy. Controversy. We got 2 votes for Knight. We got Bob. We got Bob in this chat. Bob's always a good one. I'm not gonna lie. Pizza. I do like pizza for the Calico. That's a good one. I do like pizza. I'm gonna override everything. We're going with pizza. I love pizza, actually. Pizza is just, it's a great food, and it definitely works for a Calico. So we're gonna go with pizza. And Latchkey is a member, so obviously, you know, I gotta give him some priority, some bias there. So we got pizza. Let me just make sure. Pizza. We got Remy, and we got Tango. The goats. They all got names now. We're naming everything here. We gotta name our horse, too. Let's name our horse. What is our horse going to be named? Can I name him Useless? Is that disrespectful? If I name the horse Useless, is that Is that a violation? I mean, we got him. He was one of our first pets. I do like Bob. We might. I think we have to be respectful here and just name him Bob. What did I name my zombie for the villager farm? I named him Stubborn. Yeah, that was a good one. Stubborn was a great one. Remy does fit the dog. I do like that. Name him Flash. Flash is a good one. I kind of want to go with Bob, though. Bob is honestly hilarious. I don't know why, but it just makes me laugh. So we're gonna go with Bob. Useless. Is that a reference to somebody else? And somebody else called a horse useless? I don't know that reference, but is that? It probably is. W Bob. Bob is an absolute W. I feel like Bob is a great name for this guy. Bob. I feel like he could be Bob. That's hilarious. All right. So now we have a little bit of time left. I mean, I didn't really get to go over, obviously we have our tiny takeover farm. I didn't really get to go over everything. We have more than a little bit of time left, by the way. Actually, we have about 30 minutes left. But we have our tiny takeover farm over here. We have our iron golem farm right here, but actually right here. And they named the horse useless. That's actually so funny. I didn't even realize that. I've never watched Hermitcraft. What is that all about? It seems like a really good, like, Minecraft building series. I don't really know what it is, to be honest. I've never watched it, to be completely honest with all you. I'm not gonna lie here. My favorite movie, Interstellar. Fire movie. I don't know if that's basic or not, but I will stand by a favorite movie. I just love space and all that stuff. I could go on for hours and hours. It's an SMP. Okay. So they kind of do like I've seen like what's his name? The purple guy. Who's the purple guy? Is it Wumba or something? I think it starts with a W. I've seen his SMP and it's really good. I actually got into that for like a week span. I watched like straight. I think his name was Wumba. But yeah, our iron golem farm here, useless. Might as well name that useless because it is useless. Interstellar banger, right? I mean, you can't even, like, how do you even argue with that movie? It's just one of the best movies of all time, if not the best. I'll stand by it. It's the best. Yeah, I've seen those SMPs. Those are really good, honestly. They're very entertaining content. And you can get hooked on those really easily. I'm looking for fireworks, by the way, because we are just about out of fireworks. And if only I stayed a little more organized, which I clearly don't, I think we might be out of fireworks. So let's do the good old trick right there. Make some more gunpowder. Yes, that's a mod. And yes, my mod pack is available for download now on my Patreon, so that's a pretty cool thing. To be able to say that and have that actually available for all of you guys. Let's do a little bit of organization here. And we need paper there, and we got some sugarcane here. I would love to do like one of those SMPs. I mean, I will never, like, I probably will never get invited to any of those SMPs to do it, but I always said, like, I love watching those challenge and those SMPs, and I would love to join them just for a video or something and do it with those guys, because they all look like they're having a great time all the time. We have our dragon egg here. We should probably make a monument for this. Maybe we do that. Like with day 100, we fought the Ender Dragon. Day 200, we make a monument. I mean, we've been sitting on this thing for a while, and we got the dragon head right here. Maybe we could do that for the live stream. That could be a pretty cool thing to do. Give me some of this. In the chest with the pickaxe, it has a diamond. Yes. Yes. I see that now. Give me some more fireworks. I feel like I don't know any of the streamers, like, personally. But yeah, I definitely have watched a bunch of the streamers that do their stuff. I've probably watched their builds or their videos that they do. Fire Stream Warrior, I appreciate that, Turtle. Definitely appreciate that. And let's plan out for the rest of this stream. Let's plan out a little build for all you guys. Maybe just a small build, but I want like a centerpiece to this island. And you Jim Bros 40 minutes late. That's hilarious. Favorite color? Blue. I don't know. Just kind of been. It used to be green when I was younger. Now it's blue. Just a blue guy. You know, I like the diamond color too. Like, that's fire color. Light blue, medium blue, dark blue, whatever blue. Definitely blue though. I do like a good navy. A navy gold combo is fire. I mean, this is like a light blue gold combo, but navy gold is like sick combo. And actually, I mean, like, if we're not talking like actual colors, like white, like I just love like white. Like, I think like, I don't know, like just with the contrast of everything else, like when you could like contrast white with something, it always looks nice. So you could see it in my thumbnails too. I use like white for the text. I don't know, yellow stands out too on YouTube, but I do like a good white contrast. That is always nice. Mumbo and Etho. Mumbo is the guy I've seen. I've seen Mumbo, yes. I've definitely seen Green. Is it Green? Green, I think. I don't know how to pronounce it, but I've seen his builds as well. I have seen him. Crimson Red. That's a good color. But let's see. We need to build a monument here in the middle for our dragon egg. So, let's see. If I'm going to build a path down here, and I also want to make sure this is on the right level, I don't want it to block this as well. But we are going to build a path down here eventually, so we might as well plan it out just a bit. And let's take these lanterns out of our... What's up, Purple Knight? Welcome to the stream. Another one of my members. I appreciate you and all of you members. And as you suggested, Purple Knight, I thought that was a great idea. I'm leaving this island to the members only, and then obviously we have the subscriber wall over there, and I think I'm gonna extend it over onto the melon farm. I know you missed that conversation, but just to give you a little recap. Hi, Mango. Mango is, let me see, Mango is not with us. She was with me before. She was sitting on the back of my chair, but she's since left us. Member Island, yes, this is the Member Island. And I think our monument is going to go right here somewhere for the dragon egg. I'm not sure what we're going to do with it, but it's going to be like right around here. Centerpiece to the island. Quality centerpiece. I mean, can you get much better than a dragon egg as a centerpiece? Not really. I don't think. But let's try and think. I want it to be probably, I'm thinking out of stone. And I was also thinking, like, what if we made it like... No, I can't do... I was thinking like a meteor struck and like there's a giant like indent here and it just blew up and there's a dragon egg sitting in the middle. But at the same point, like, this is like a cozy farm area. Like, that can't go over here. Like, that just wouldn't make sense on the farmland. So let me think. I'm thinking of suggestions. Any suggestions you guys got for what we can do for this dragon egg monument in the middle? And while I do that, I might as well slab this out a little bit, as well as this. I might as well put some slabs there to kind of even this flooring out quite a bit. So let's do that. The meteor wouldn't fit, right? Yeah, I was... It's a good idea for a build. It just... I'm trying to get better at not just making, like, random builds where they don't fit in. Like, that was one thing that, like, when I started getting better at building in Minecraft, that I had to come to the realization that, like, you can't just put, like, a Japanese temple on an island like this. It just doesn't fit. Like, yeah, the Japanese temple might look really cool and it might be a great build, but it doesn't fit. A pillar holding the egg. A pillar would be cool, but, like, I want it to be, like, I feel like a pillar is something small. Like, I'm thinking not big by any means. Like, it's not going to be huge, but, like, you know, like, probably the size of this pond. So I guess we could do kind of like a pillar, or like maybe, I don't know. I'm struggling here. I'm on the struggle bus right now. And we're gonna figure this out, I promise. But let's work on this path while we think of something. Sometimes some, you know, less brain activity helps you a little bit, and I think that's what we're gonna do here. While we build this path, we'll probably think of something pretty cool. Hopefully think of something pretty cool that we can do. And it doesn't work perfectly, but it works just about enough there. And this build came out looking nice too. I do really like this build. I think I wanted to do something small here. I love this trapdoor mod. I mean, it's like a door and trapdoor mod, but like I do love how like it flips up so slowly like that. It's just looks so much better. Superman, the dragon egg. Superman, Ender Dragon egg would be fire. What do you exactly mean by that? I'm not really like a I'm not gonna embarrass myself and say Marvel because I know it's not Marvel. I'm not really like a Marvel DC guy, you know, like I don't really know all of those, all of the lore behind that. And I think I have a bit of an idea. A small replica of the dragon egg. Oh, that could be pretty cool. What if I did like a stone dragon egg with the dragon egg in it? That could be pretty cool. But like it's not gonna like a meteor thing. Let me see. Let me get some blocks. Let me get some blocks and let's see if I can ever take off and fly. You could do like a small replica of the dragon circle in the egg. Ah, I see what you're saying. There are other builds going on the island. I do have a lighthouse planned, and somebody suggested in the comments a few days ago a flower shop. I think that would be pretty cool, nice cozy feel to it. I'm gonna try and keep that kind of farmland feel to it. So if that helps you, you know, brainstorm ideas with me. So well, I hate avocado. Stop making zombie noises. You're freaking me out, bro. Anybody hear that? Like that stuff, it just freaks me out every time. Egg like it's a meteor that hit the farm. That, see, that's not a bad idea. Like that kind of works. That kind of works a bit. I can't lie. Do we like that? Does everybody agree with that? Is that not, that's not too crazy to where it won't work. Like that could work. Dragon resting on the ground protecting. See, like building the dragon itself is, it's a large scale project. Not saying I can't do it. It would be a huge commitment though. And I don't want to take away too much from the island as well. Like that would be a large build, building the dragon itself. And if it was a small build, I cannot promise you it would look good. I promise you it would probably not look the best, at least for my sake. I do take pride in my builds. A big nest could be pretty cool. A big nest could be cool. What do we think about the meteor idea though? Like, a big nest, I think, or a meteor. I think if we had a big wheat field and then threw a meteor in it, like that could work. Like if we have a large scale wheat field, like maybe like on the side of the island, maybe we don't have it on the centerpiece, but like on the side of the island, like if we have like a hole kind of coming into the side of this island with the wheat field that was here, or still is surrounding it, that could be a good idea. I think we're gonna go with that. So let's start planning this out quite a bit. Light this place up a little better, because it's not, the meteor and the wheat field would look good. I agree. I think that's the final decision there. We're gonna stop being indecisive myself, and we're just gonna get to work. And I think having it like in the side of this island wall, because every time we fly over you'll see it, and I think that would be pretty cool. This is still not well lit enough. for my liking. Use the egg as the meteor. That is the plan, my friend. That is what we're gonna try and do here. And get the heck out of here. Get the heck out of here. 4 rotten flesh. Damn, he was thick. Alright, so let's knock this wheat field down. And you play on Bedrock? I played on Bedrock one time. It is so different than Java. I was so shocked, honestly. I couldn't believe it. I played with my friend for like... I didn't play on one time. I played on more than one time, but recently one time. And it was so different. I was like, I need my mods. I need this. Like, oh, I'm sorry, Avocado. I didn't mean to smack you with a shovel. Meteor hitting the wheat field. That's what we're going with. What's up, Proud Fear? Appreciate the love. And just to catch you up on things, we did a little tour of the world, and now we are planning out a wheat field with a meteor that hit it, so we can put a dragon egg in it. And I think this is going to be a fun build. I don't think I'm gonna be able to get it done within the stream. I do have to... I'm going to play basketball, actually, in about 20 minutes, give or take. So I probably won't be able to get this build done in time. But I could do a lot in 20 minutes. I've proved that. I think if there's anything you could say, I've proved my worth in 20 minutes of time. I did play Xbox 360. It was a great time. Xbox 360 Minecraft was... What the heck just hit? What the? That's doing damage. He's throwing darts from down there. I don't even see... Oh, I want his trident. Crying obsidian. Yes, that would be a great idea. And maybe, yes, some blue fire. Or I was thinking about throwing some campfires down there, maybe. Like if I put some campfires down there as well. You gave me a piece of copper. Get the heck out of here. I've been your go-to for... I love to hear like people find my voice relaxing. Like that was one of the most like satisfying and shocking things when I first started this. Like I did not by any means like think that I had any bit of a relaxing tone to the way I talk, but like looking back on it, I could see what you guys are saying when you mention that, and I just am realizing I can't do that. How do I move this with the full inventory? I can't move this with the full inventory. That was a very shocking realization, but also like a cool one. And I love to hear that people, you know, watch my videos, whether they're going to sleep or whether they're doing, you know, like I've seen some people say like while they're like doing a hobby, like, or maybe while they're working or studying or something. Like that's so cool that you guys find it relaxing like that. And that's kind of like, I don't know, the vibe that I've gone for. You've also, Illicit Turtle, you've also watched them to go sleep. It's a cool thing, honestly. Like, it really is. And let's try and plan out this wheat field while we're getting attacked. At least get the planning done. I do not want to take away from the stream, though, because I love interacting with all you guys. I love reading the chat. It's a pretty cool thing. YouTube is just a great platform, and I suggest, you know, any of you look into it, looking to do it, you know, I definitely suggest it. Definitely a recommendation of mine. It's really fun, really enjoyable thing to do, and really cool to see like a community grow around you, and a community of like-minded people who, you know, enjoy your content. Like it's just overall great thing, and one of the best decisions that I've made throughout my entire life is starting this YouTube channel. I think that should be enough space to make a giant hole there. Lousy drown. He is a lousy drown. You made your own survival world playing 1 hour each day. That's pretty cool. I actually thought about, and listen, don't take this for a fact. I thought about starting a multiplayer world on Java for all of you guys. And my idea behind it was pretty crazy. And I don't know if I'm going to be able to accomplish this. And maybe it's like a long-term goal, like somewhere in the next year or something, where everybody's only limited to 20 minutes every day. Like, I think that would be pretty cool. Like, imagine, like, I've never seen a multiplayer world that does that, and I hope nobody goes out there and steals my idea. But you never know. It was my idea. If anybody goes out there and steals it, just letting you know, you heard it here first. But that would be pretty cool. And I know nothing about creating a Minecraft world, but I feel like I could probably figure it out. I would say I think there's a chance that we could figure it out, where you're only allowed 20 minutes. I mean, that's like the story of this world, and I think a lot of you would enjoy that. A lot of you would join that, and I think a lot of you would have fun with that as well. And it would be cool to see what everybody could accomplish just playing 20 minutes every day, and see how many people log in every day. Yeah, and the game kicks you out or puts you in a lobby after 20 minutes. That was my plan. That was my plan. I think that could be a really cool thing to do. I don't know, like I said, I don't know anything about doing it. Nothing about starting a Minecraft world. But if I were to do one, I think that would be a great one to do, and definitely a unique one. And that's my plan here, you know? I want to be unique. I don't want to be just another Minecraft YouTuber. I want to differentiate. I want to be different than the rest of them. So, and not that the rest of them are bad, you know, but you want to be yourself, and that's me trying to be myself. But planning out this, there's some servers that you can do that. Okay, so it's not an original idea, but I didn't see those servers, so technically, you know, it's a bit of an original idea. Just kidding. But we're gonna try and plan this out, and I think to plan this out we have to first dig the giant hole in the middle, and I think the hole is probably gonna have to be planned out in a bit of a circular format. You can't, Avocado, you gotta get the heck out of my way. I hope you reach 100k. That is the goal, my friend. I mean, it's a long reach goal, but it is the goal. I would love to be doing this full time for all of you guys. You know, I do work a 9 to 5, and it makes it, you know, enjoyable to load this up. Don't get me wrong, like, this is not work for me. I really do enjoy this every day, but some days it makes it difficult. You know, you work 8 hours during the day, 5 days a week, and then you hop on here and you gotta, not that it's work, but you gotta do more. And it's not the easiest every day, but nevertheless, I think every time I've loaded this world up, I've had a great time. Yeah, you guys really are the best. I do have to say that. Like, it's honestly insane. You know, like, I'm constantly analyzing my YouTube analytics and everything, and every single time I open the analytics app, all I see is positive comments from everybody. Like, it's honest, like, the positivity is absurd out of everybody that's subscribed to this channel and everybody that watches this channel on the regular. Like, it's actually, it's crazy to me. I could not believe that you guys are such positive people. Like, I can count on 2 hands how many times I've seen a negative comment. Like, it's a rare occurrence. It does happen, obviously, and you know, you just got to take it with a grain of salt, but it's very rare. I have to say, it's very rare, and I appreciate that out of all of you. But yeah, I mean, we're gonna dig this hole out. We're gonna plan out this Ender Dragon egg over here, and I think something kind of like this is what I'm going for, and I think we have to kind of angle this a little better. I don't think we did the best at angling this. I appreciate that. You know, appreciate the support, Illicit Turtle, and honestly, you guys are the best. I mean, like, I think having all of the positivity in the comments, like, it helps me feed off of that every day and just try and be my best version of myself every time I load this world up, every time I record a video. And doing a live stream is fun. It's definitely different. It's a lot of fun, though, and being able to see you guys, like, chat live and actually watch this live, like, that's even better. But I do really appreciate all the support from every single one of you guys. Like, you guys are absolutely the best. I could not ask for a better community. 70k? You think we hit 70K by December? My goal was 50K by July. That goal has since shifted. Obviously, that was a long reach goal. Obviously, you want to set high goals for yourself, high expectations. But that was definitely out of the realm of possibilities. But you never know. I mean, some things you think are impossible end up being possible. That's life for you. And you got to be a little delusional sometimes, I think, in life. That's definitely one thing that I'll stand by. What do you think? 100K by January? Like, is that crazy talk? Are we all being a little delusional here, or is that realistic? I feel like it's not that unrealistic. I want to go all in on this YouTube thing. I don't want to take this lightly. I don't want it to just be like a little side thing forever. Like, I eventually want to just commit. I want to put 100 hours a week into YouTube. I want to have weeks where I work 50 hours on YouTube and I'd enjoy it. Like, some people might hear that and say you're crazy, but I would enjoy it. It's the Lulu is a good place to be. I agree. I mean, you gotta think, like, every single NBA player, every single YouTuber, every single entrepreneur, they all were considered delusional at one point. And I agree, delusional is a great place to be. But let's clear our inventory space, because what the heck is going on here? Let's try and organize a little bit, at least. This is absurdly unorganized. And dirt, and we're just gonna throw it in there. We're gonna need a shulker box inventory sorter soon enough. Actually, I can do that. Hold on. Sort, bang. Thank you very much. We are almost at 7K, which is kind of insane. Did we hit 7K? No, we didn't hit 7K. It's tough to tell. I started this YouTube with, like, I don't know, it was like 34,000 subscribers or so. And I was uploading like videos of like my cat, and it was definitely a different, I was just doing shorts. Like, I was just wanted to see like what YouTube was about, so I was just doing that. And like, it was just like subscribe to my channel videos, and we got like 34,000 subscribers, and I was like, what am I doing? Like, I'm not enjoying this. Like, this is not productive content. So I switched it to a Minecraft channel, and now we only do Minecraft content. And we've since gained 6,000 positive subscribers, but at the same time, I'm losing like 20 subscribers or so from like the old group of subscribers. Just to explain this, because I'm sure everybody's had a lot of questions about this, but I've lost like 20 subscribers like every day. Like, it's like these subscribers just drop, but like, obviously, like, the Minecraft subscribers outgain it, so that's why we're at 41,000 now. So realistically, I don't know how many subscribers we've typically gained throughout the series. It could be probably 10,000. I wouldn't be shocked if it was 10,000 from the Minecraft content. I just don't know the exact number, and YouTube does not give you the exact number. So my best estimate is 6,000. It's probably over that. I don't really have an answer for all of you, and that's partly to my fault. I should have just started a new YouTube channel rather than building off an old one. But yeah, I'm gonna say we're approaching 7,000 for sure, if we haven't already passed it yet. So we'll have to throw up a sign in the next video or so of the 7,000 subscribers gained, which is pretty cool. I mean, I do like that. That's very cool. 100K subs soon. That's the goal. That is the goal. And I think, actually, looking at this flying over from over there, and it's a good thing I did this, I have to widen this. This has to be widened out this way quite a bit, because you could not see in from that angle. And that's obviously the angle that we're going to be entering from just about every time. So let's try and widen this giant hole a bit. And this is going to be a good amount of terraforming. And I really did. I messed up this stream, man. I wanted to go for over an hour, and technically I did, but I really started this stream by myself, and there was people joining it, and I never clicked the go live button, and I see chat, and I'm like responding to the chat, and yeah, that is mental lapse by me. Happens though. I mean, like I said, I'm new to live streaming. We'll get better as it goes. I'm not too worried. but I believe this should be pretty good now for this giant meteor strike. Enjoy the gym, Turtle. Appreciate you joining. Appreciate you being a member. You know, you're the GOAT. But enjoy your lift, my friend. I am still alive. Oh, I thought you said alive. I'm like, yeah, I'm still... Oh, man. Oh, man. Ah, that's brutal. Rest in peace, Avocado. Rest in peace, my friend. I mean, yeah, that's brutal. Rest in peace, Avocado, our second bird that we have murdered throughout this challenge. And we're gonna have to lay him to rest, man. We're gonna have to lay him to rest. Yeah, that's tough. I mean, that is... that's just brutal. You hate to see it. Well, welcome to the stream, Rivero. If you missed it, I may or may not have just murdered Avocado with my pickaxe, and we're gonna lay him to rest. Rest in peace. R.I.P. F in the chat for Avocado. Everybody F in the chat. Pay your respects where your respects are due. And this is why I hate naming animals, honestly. This is why I hate having a pet in Minecraft. I mean, it's just brutal to lose them. Like, that feels like I lost my pet in real life. I don't even think I needed to do that, to be completely honest. I think I have to do this, yeah. Avocado. Rest in peace, my friend. How could this happen? You know, he might have walked in the way when I was terraforming, and I may or may not have slapped him with my pickaxe right in the face. And R.I.P. F in the chat. And we're gonna have to grab an item for him. We're gonna put him right up here, right next to our wooden pickaxe. Yeah, I mean, oh, you thought it was 7 Central Time? My bad. I tried to put Eastern Time. I don't really know. I did my best to put out the stream. I gotta do a better job of promoting the stream and letting you guys know more in advance when these streams are gonna happen. Why is there an iron golem in the water? To be honest, I don't really have an explanation for you. He was part of this. We have a villager merchant center, and he was stomping out our wheat fields, or at least I thought he was. And now he's forever resting down there. The stream was at 6 p.m. Eastern time, but I had some trouble starting it. I was live, but I completely forgot. And there rests Avocado. R.I.P. my friend. R.I.P. You were a great friend. And you know, yeah. Sad to see you go. 2 a.m. in your country. Wow, that is commitment. I appreciate you joining, Weakerine. Rest in feathers. Yes, rest in feathers, Avocado. Yeah, I know, Minecraft Wolfie, if you missed it, we were terraforming here for a new project we're working on, and we murdered him. We're not gonna beat around the bush. We murdered him. Cold-blooded, absolute murder. And yeah, I'm a terrible person. There's no ways around it. It was completely on accident. I'm not gonna say it was on purpose, just completely on accident. But I murdered him. 9 a.m. in Australia. That is crazy. Australia? Do you guys got giant spiders? Is that a fraudulent claim? I always wanted to go to Australia, but I am deathly afraid of spiders. I need an answer to that one. I need to know if that's a real thing or not. Because if it's true, if you guys actually got giant spiders everywhere, I might never make it over there. But I do also want to go to New Zealand. Have you ever been to New Zealand? That place looks sick. I can't lie. I would love to go to New Zealand. Definitely on the bucket list, for sure. And I also watch Disruptive Builds. He's Australian, and I love his videos. I love his accent. I love the Australian accent. Probably my favorite accent out there. I wish I had a cooler accent. But let me know. Do you guys hear an accent in my voice? Is that like a thing? Do you guys hear any accent in my voice? Like, I would love to hear your perspective on that, because obviously myself, I don't think I have any sort of accent, but I don't know. Do I have an accent? That'd be a cool thing to know as well. Too many zombie noises from Avocado. You did good. Yeah. Yeah. He was scaring me a little bit. I definitely have an accent. That's funny. That's actually hilarious to hear that perspective. It's funny, you know. You get people watching you from around the world, and I probably sound much different from the people you hear every day. It's so funny to put those things into perspective. I don't hear it because I'm not a native speaker. I hear your accent, but don't know where in the States it's from. What the heck? I'm from New York, so I don't know if that gives you any sort of perspective, or if it puts the puzzle pieces together. Ukrainian, wow, and you live in the US now. Where's everybody from? I love to see that. That's actually a really cool thing to hear as well. I love to see where everybody's from. It's, you know, it's cool because, like, YouTube, it just broadcasts you all over the world, especially Minecraft. Like, it's a game that goes everywhere. That is cool. UK. So we got UK, Australia, Florida. If I went to Australia, I'd definitely feel like I have an accent, yeah. Ukrainian as well. New England accent, you hear it? Yeah. That's funny. Wales. I mean, we got people from all over the world. That's absolutely insane. Like, it's crazy that this kind of content can reach anywhere in the world. Like, Minecraft is universal. Pennsylvania. And lived in Florida. That's cool. I always said I wanted to move south. I don't like the weather here. I don't mind the snow, to be honest, but I don't like the cold. The cold is brutal sometimes. The cold is brutal. I can't lie. If you live in a hot area, just be thankful. Charlotte, North Carolina, that is cool as well. I actually would love to live in North or South Carolina. The weather there is ideal. That is the perfect place to live, I feel like. Welsh accent is your favorite. Yeah, I'm telling you, the Australian accent, the verbiage too that Australians use, like, just like the Australian vernacular, is hilarious. I love it. It's not hilarious in a bad way, but just I love hearing Australian people speak. Oklahoma, not a single person here lives in the same state, or, I mean, the country, yes, but not the same state. That's actually crazy. Just had a heat wave, you would have loved it. Yeah, probably not, honestly. The weather here in New York right now is ideal. I mean, we had those wildfires coming down from Canada, so that was kind of crazy. You know, it's like yellow smoke in the air. It was like a yellow fog all around. And if you're wondering here, we're building a spot for the dragon egg. It's going to be a meteor that struck. We're going to do our best to make it look good. I don't know how good we're going to be able to make this look. We're probably going to have to go deeper as well. And we're just terraforming at the moment, because I don't think that we're going to be able to really get this done. And we're basically out of time as well. But I do love this live stream kind of thing. I wish I might have to make a world only for live streams where I could just hop on, chat with you guys, and stream, because this is so enjoyable. I can't lie. I would enjoy doing this. Get the heck out of here. I feel like I'm not doing the best job at terraforming right now, but we're doing what we can. Did you have a chance to think about my offer possibly doing? I would love to do an SMP. I was actually just talking about that not too long ago. I would love to join an SMP. I think that'd be a great time. So let me know on that. You know, what your plans are and everything. But 20 minutes a day, honestly, like I said, like, the challenge itself, like obviously 20 minutes is it's not a lot. Like that part is not difficult. Getting off of it sometimes is very difficult. And also, welcome to the stream, Praz Sloth. But also, you know, like loading it up every day. Sometimes you're not in your best mood. Sometimes you're not in the right mindset. So that's also tough. So it's like both way. It goes both ways. Like there's a lot of days where I don't want to get off. And honestly, like every day, like I load it up. I'm like, I don't want to end today. Like I feel like I have so much to do. And I'm just not able to get everything I can done in that one day. But it's the long game. And that's part of the story, part of the journey is to see what you can really accomplish 20 minutes every day. Yeah, everybody say hi to Mango. She's actually not with me right now. She usually is right by my side, if not on my lap when I'm doing these videos. But everybody say hi, Mango. And hype the stream, hype the video, like the video, all of the above. That really helps the channel. So I appreciate that. And obviously, you know, you guys watching is more than enough. And I do appreciate everybody that's able to join and come chat and hang out with me. But I do have to go in about 3 minutes. So we got a few minutes left. We're going to see what we can get done here for this terraforming. I am 26 years old as well. You know, I'm kind of an unk. I started playing Minecraft when I was, sheesh, like, I don't even know. It was 13 or 12 years old, I think. I think I started playing Minecraft when I was 12 years old, which is absolutely insane that a game can last this long and be this good 14 years later. Or whatever it is. I did not play the beta or the alpha. It was like right after that. You know, like I wish I could give you an example of what they didn't have when I played, but just kind of picture anything, and they did not have it. Like pumpkin pie. I don't think pumpkin pie was a thing when I first started playing Minecraft. I really don't. And I could be lying there, but I'm pretty sure that was not in the original game. Drowns obviously weren't a thing. Phantoms, gosh, I remember the days of glory. Phantoms were not a thing. And that is way too deep now that I'm looking at it. I'm doing a terrible job at terraforming this. This is just creating more work for myself in the future. I am not doing the best job here. But I'm enjoying this live stream. I'm enjoying this chat, and that's all that matters. You're 26 as well and started playing Minecraft. Yeah, I mean that was kind of the thing in middle school for me. It's like everybody's playing on the same server. We all the multiplayer server that we played on. It was a great time, amazing time. I built a town with my friends and everything. I built the town and everybody built houses. And it was such a great time. Great memories in Minecraft. Happy birthday, Tyler! Everybody let Tyler know happy birthday. 16. Wow. Yeah, enjoy the times, my friend. Enjoy the times, you know. I'm not even that old. I'm 26, you know. Some may think I'm old. I don't think I'm that old. But enjoy the times, you know. Those are the glory days. Those are the glory days. I will say that. And that's a guarantee. So enjoy your teens. And enjoy your 20s and your 30s. And hopefully long after that as well. But I think, honestly, you know, that's about all I'm going to be able to do. I have to leave, but this was a great time. I might have to do a stream earlier. Oh, that's honestly not that bad. We're obviously going to have to fill it out with some colored blocks and the dragon egg as well. But this is our plan here. We're planning on building a dragon egg surrounded by a wheat farm that was struck by the dragon egg meteor. So, yeah. Happy birthday, Tyler. I appreciate all of you for coming out to this stream. You know, this was a great time. I'll have to do more of these in the future. You guys are great people. I love all my subscribers. I appreciate all the support from all of you. And look at all you wishing Tyler happy birthday. You're all great people. I love all of you guys. You guys are the best. But that is day 200 of my Minecraft world where I play every day for an entire year. And tomorrow will be day 201. No different, you know. We're not stopping this challenge. We're going to day 365. And it was really great connecting with all of you. I hope I was able to answer all of your questions and give you guys a good time. And maybe I'll start a live stream world because I did thoroughly enjoy this. So maybe there's a chance of that. And we'll have to throw some polls out there. But I did also, I want to mention before I ended, I opened a Patreon, so, you know, I have a mod pack there for download. I have my mod pack, my shaders. I'm going to upload a world download there as well, so you guys will be able to download this world on day 200. Haven't figured out exactly how to upload the world specifically, but I'm going to figure that out for all of you so you guys can play this world for yourselves and enjoy it yourselves. I thought about getting netherite armor. I'm not getting netherite armor anytime soon. I hate the nether. So that's answering that question. But enjoy your night, guys. You know, and I did appreciate you all joining for the stream, but I do have to go. So have a good night, and I'll see you tomorrow for day 201.